Hello Cuckoo, do you know that some families in France receive free food support every week? Have you heard of it before? Let me show you what we got this week. Come with me. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you're seeing this video. My name is August Reality, OGOOS Reality, guys. Without wasting much of your time, we are talking about the free food support we receive in France. Have you heard of the free food support? Is it existing where you base? Let me know in the comment section. Let me quickly share with you guys everything we got this week. Each week is different and the items you get depends on what is available. Food support helps families to save money on groceries and ensures that each family has the basic food needs. It is provided through different organizations such as Restaurant du Coeur, Secours Populaire, and Red Cross Society, and others that I cannot mention here. It ensures that families get the food assistance that they need, most especially families who have low income or no resources at all. It helps solve the problem of food scarcity and insecurity and support those who need assistance, just like the less privileged, the handicapped, and low income earners. Let me quickly share with you 2 reasons why this food support system are put in place. Number 1, to reduce food wastage. Like France is working very hard to reduce food wastage. Not just food. If you have things that are still good, your wares like shoes, handbags, clothes, things that are still in very good quality that you wouldn't like to throw away in the waste bin, you can go and donate it to one of these associations and it will definitely help the right people. So talking about food wastage, it amazes me that France is trying to curb or reduce food wastage. But where I come from, some families slept last night without any food. Some children are starving because they do not have any money to buy food. Some families are passing through a lot of difficulties. To eat safe na wahala. But here in France, people definitely have the opportunity to throw away food, and they are now saying instead of throwing away those food, bring it. There are people that need all the things that you want to throw away. How I wish that we have this kind of functional system where the less privileged and people who are vulnerable in the society are well taken care of. I wish my country will have this food support system very soon. There's thousands of people that needs to be supported. There are thousands of families who are going hungry on the street, who are beggars on the street. There are some families in Nigeria who do not even have a meal, talk more of 3 square meals. If you're eating 3 square meals in Nigeria, you are one of the rich people. Because I have seen a lot of suffering, a lot of difficulties in Nigeria, and that breaks my heart. The second one on my list why they place this food support in France is for, like I've said before, it is for people who are earning little income or people who do not have income at all. So they are the one who also participate in this free food support. I think one of the criteria to know how a country is doing well, it is by caring and looking after for their vulnerable ones. When I mean vulnerable ones, I mean people who cannot fend for themselves, who cannot take care of their needs, who do not have the basic need a human being needs to survive in the society. So I already know that France is one of those countries who have it in their heart to care and support these vulnerable people in the society. In my country where I come from, there is nothing like that. The rich keeps getting richer. Who will give you? No, nothing goes for you. And the poor keeps getting poorer. And even the politicians who have the right authority to change things to help the less privileged are not doing anything about that. Come to think of it, they are so rich they are billionaires. Most of them are billionaires. They are so rich and most of them are billionaires. They can cut out small quantity of what they have to help the poor masses and most especially the handicapped and the less privileged. But nobody considers that, and nobody has ever made any progress such as that. Not heard where they give people such support to help families. It is quite unfortunate that where I'm coming from, nobody is even thinking about that. Both the rich, both the politicians and people who are in authority, nobody cares about you. But this is one of the reasons why I love France. France makes sure that even if you're penniless, even when you have nothing at home to eat, you'll be well taken care of. All these organizations are there to make sure that you keep living and do not lose your life unnecessarily because of food or money or health care that you cannot afford or health care that you cannot afford. So many organizations in France are there to help out with all of these basic needs that one needs. I'll be very, very happy one day to see Nigerians, our politicians, the rich ones in Nigeria emulate and consider this food support something that they can put in place to help the poor and the less privileged in Nigeria. So what do you think about this food support? Does it exist in your country or the country where you are based? Let me know in the comment section below. If you have ever heard of it or if you have ever enjoyed it in one way or the other in the country where you based, please let me know. I will also want to know if any of the African countries provide this food support. If your country provide this food support, please let me know, because I am mostly interested in African countries. Let me know how many of our African countries provide this support to their less privileged and low-income earners. Please let me know in the comment section. If you have ever heard of it or if it exists in your country, please let me know. The ones that I have said that I've witnessed in Nigeria is our celebrities, our actresses and actors celebrating their birthdays in the orphanage home. That one is very, very popular. They are really trying, but it's just the influencers and the celebrities. But the politicians, no, nothing for you. They are just, interested in packing on the money, sending their families abroad, enjoying themselves, and allowing the poor masses to suffer their suffer, and that is quite unfortunate. And we advise them to emulate and put this into action. This food support helps my family breathe a little more easier each week. And a small act of kindness can make a very massive difference in someone's life. A caring society protects its vulnerable ones. I'm very happy that France is one of them. Voila! This is the time to show you all we got this week. If you watched to this extent, know that I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. Show you how the environment looks like, and definitely you will see every single item we got from this free food support. So here I was waiting for my turn, and immediately they called my number. I went inside, registered my card, marked present, then I just started collecting my items. And you collect your items based on the number of people living under your roof. Do you get? Okay. And of course, you know, Oyibo people, they highly respect people's religion. As I've observed in the past, is like Muslims do not eat pork meat. Instead, they will take some eggs. So they always reserve some eggs for the Muslims. So just let me know in the comment section if I am correct with this or wrong, and feel free to correct me if I am wrong on this. So I could have showed you guys also where I went to collect some wares, but unfortunately today I will not be collecting any wares for this week because I have had some wares last week. So I proceeded inside to go round and collect my food items and went back home. If na for Naija they do this kind of thing, you go dey hear stories like say thief people come for night break this place, carried all the food this that the security will not just be there. Even the people you place there to monitor things will be stealing and be reselling. There is nothing you will not hear. But I thank God for this wonderful country. Everything is well protected. Both lives and properties are well taken care of. So let me allow you to enjoy the rest of the video, and at the end you'll be seeing the plenty items I got from this organization this week. Bye bye. See you on my next video. We have a bowl of fruits, spaghetti, another one, olive oil, we have groundnut oil, sunflower oil, I think, 2 packets of eggs, rice, sugar, mayonnaise. I don't know what they call this thing in French. So hachis parmentier de bœuf. I think they made it with beef and potatoes. If you live in France, you will know this. Mushrooms, vegetables, coffee, some vegetables again. Vegetables, you can see. This is onions and shallots. If you live in France, you know shallots. Some packets of yaourt. You know, you know. 4 packets of milk. This is soup, bean soup. This is jam. They use it for breads. It is sugary in taste. This is ravioli. Ravioli. If you live in France, you will know this definitely. This is lentil. Another type of beans. This is another type of beans. This is red beans, haricots rouge en français, haricots rouge. And finally, this is haricots verts en français. So guys, these are the things, everything that we got from food support system this week. Just let me know what this quantity of food every week can do for you in your family. Will it relieve you financially? Yes, I think so, because it does the same for me. At least it makes me to cut off a lot of expenses and spending money on food all the time. you're the one receiving this quantity of food every week, just let me know how far it can go in your family. As for me, I'm really enjoying it because it's helping me to cut down on some expenses, and sometimes I don't even spend money at all. I will just rely on everything we got for that week and life goes on. I'm very happy that I received this support because it helps me save some money on groceries every week. Just let me know what this quantity of food every week can do for you in your family. Will it relieve you financially? Yes, I think so, because it does the same for me. At least it makes me to cut off a lot of expenses and spending money on food all the time. So what do you think about this food support? Does it exist in your country or the country where you are based? Let me know in the comment section below. If you have ever heard of it or if you have ever enjoyed it in one way or the other in the country where you base, please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, I would like you to follow me for more. Bye bye.